chicken or the egg? I'm gonna say the egg, and I'll tell you why. So we always see like microorganisms, and so it always takes like for them to hatch. Like that's usually how they just born. There's no other thing. It's just kind of born out of thin air. So I believe the egg came first, kind of like any other bacteria or something, and it just held in so much different forms of energy until it created a bird. It took shape of a bird, you know. It's kind of easy to just say the chicken came first, but it's like, what did it shape itself from? The egg was just like an incubation thing, and the matter just formed itself. It eventually formed into different species, you know. I believe that's how you get many different species anyway, different forms of eggs, and then you mix that up with different ingredients, you know, and you get something different every time. It's not really always just so cut and dry to where like it takes a form to create a form. It could be like water, like shapeless, you know. For real, this water is shapeless. It's just what it is. It just accumulates and look the way it does because that's just the way it can exist in a valley or whatever, and it creates like rivers, or you know, the water itself has no shape. It is shapeless. You put it in a triangle, it'll create a triangle. You put it in a circle, it'll create a circle. So you know, that's kind of like how the egg is. It's just like a bunch of different things came together to create the egg first. You had to take different pieces to create the egg, and then within the egg, that's how you get the actual form of something. You know, it incubates it, and it just creates whatever being you want it to create. And there's just so many different combinations to where that's why we have so many different species. So, you know, I just want people to look at it like that and like tell me what you think, you know? Like, have you ever heard this theory before? Is it valid? You know? I like discussions, I like talking, I like thinking, I like intellectual conversations, I like connecting, that's all, you know? Yeah, that's all. I just like connecting in different ways, and like communication is just one way to connect, and see who's out there, like who's like you, who thinks like you, who kind of has an outlook on life similar to you. And I like when it's just totally opposite as well. You know, you learn a lot just by looking at different perspectives, you know. But yeah, that's my theory on how a lot of things came into being. Like, it just takes a bunch of different pieces of matter coming together till they eventually build something. You know, there has to be like something shaping that though, you know. To the naked eye, it'll be like, oh, it's just coming together by itself. But nah, that's God. However you want to look at it, that's God, you know. It took something to create all of the different pieces of matter, the trees, the leaves, you know. Like the leaves, the wood. It just took something to create all of these different things, and how it wanted it to like lay out nature, lay out life, you know. I just think that it's a pretty cool thing that we're living in, and we shouldn't take it for granted ever, because we're not here that long. We're not here forever. So why not enjoy this? We gotta enjoy life. You don't just like go through life hoping to endure the pain. Can you endure? How much pain can you endure until you're out of here? Like, nah, we ain't doing that. We not fucking doing that. Hell no. We gonna enjoy life. And we just gonna keep growing, keep getting better, living, breathing, eating right. That's all we could do. And just enjoy what it is. Enjoy it for what it is. You don't need nothing to go. You need to go to no store to make yourself happy. You don't need to do nothing to make yourself happy except for be present in the moment. Be captured in the moment. If you're captured in anything other than the moment, it can cost you exponentially. You know? So yeah, I'm just enjoying this breeze. It's a beautiful day. It's been pretty hot, so I'm just enjoying this breeze. I don't know the last time I felt the breeze. Yeah, I hope y'all having a beautiful day. Hope y'all continue to have beautiful days. Reach out to a loved one. Yeah, just shoot the shit with somebody, you know. Unless you in your era of needing peace right now, you know. Sometimes you don't always have to pick up the phone. They got different periods in time where you must disconnect from everything. You gotta, I mean, even the TV. Like, you just gotta disconnect from everything. That's what I've come to learn throughout my journey, you know. You gotta always disconnect from everything. You can't just be out here 24/7 connected to the world. It's too much. No person can do that. It's not good. It's not good for any part of you. So yeah, always remember that if you're not captured in the moment, it could cost you exponentially. And that's like some shit. Like, you gotta really be present in the moment, you know, and really understand what that means to be present in the moment. That means you're not thinking about work. You're not thinking about what you want to do for the rest of the day. You're not thinking about what you did earlier. You just like right now. You might just be by like a tree or something. Stare at the tree. Just focus on the tree. Focus on the moment. It's an exercise to just like stare at something that you may deem meaningless, like a leaf coming out of the ground. And I promise you, after you're done staring at that leaf or that tree, whatever you looking at in nature, I promise you, when you come out of that, you're going to feel so light. You're going to feel so lifted. You're going to feel amazing. Like, you're just going to feel great. And I just encourage everybody to, like, really do that. Just, like, cut shit off, like, 3 hours, you know? If you can't spare 3 hours to, like, really, like, work on yourself, really work on, like, your spiritual, your physical, it's gonna cost you exponentially. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to go kick it. I'm about to go chill out. I might just stay present when I turn this camera off for a second before I do leave. I like to come out here after this session. It's pretty cool. Good vibes. It's a great place. The Material Institute. We're gonna put it on the map. I just see them doing like a lot of beautiful stuff around. Like, they're doing like a lot of beautiful things. Like they have a garden, people come, plant stuff, you know. It's just like a pretty cool community. Musicians coming together, artists coming together, farmers coming together, everybody just coming together. No matter what you do, everybody just can come together. You know, it's so easy to come together, but we make it so hard to come together for some reason. It's always a division, the war of the sexes, war on the sexes, actually. It's just all a bunch of things to like divide us so we can become extinct. Basically is how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing something to where it's like humans may not be here that much longer. We're looking at people trying to build on other planets. It's like, and we know throughout history that everything has to restart. There may be people that leave before it happens, because we can't possibly think that we're the only ones that ever ventured on